These female rappers have never hidden their sexuality. They've probably shared their experiences and identities through their music. From Nicki Minaj, who's opened up about her past relationships with women, to Young M.A., who's made it clear she's not interested in men, to KY Lay, who sings about wanting a strong, assertive lover, these women have stayed true to who they are. They've built successful careers while being unapologetically themselves. Take Young M.A., for example. She made a huge splash with her hit, OOUU, in 2016 and has been going strong ever since. The song, OOUU, was such a hit that it got remixes from big stars like Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. But Young M.A. was doing more than just making music. She was shaking things up in the hip-hop world. As an openly lesbian artist in a male-dominated industry, she stood out. While many rappers kept their sexuality private, especially at a time when the rap scene wasn't very accepting of queer people, Young M.A. owned who she was. Her fans respected her even more for that. In OOUU, she confidently celebrates herself and her truth. Young M.A.'s song was such a hit that it got remixes from big names like Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. But her impact wasn't just about the music. She was making waves in hip-hop by being herself. In a male-dominated industry where many artists hid their sexuality, she stood tall as an openly lesbian rapper. The rap game wasn't exactly welcoming to queer artists at the time, but she didn't care. She owned it, and her fans loved her for it. In Blue, she rapped with confidence, bragging about her success and living her truth without hesitation. It was a lot too many girls were into her. Being openly lesbian in New York was one thing, but coming out as a lesbian rapper? That was a whole different challenge. Early in her career, Young M.A. faced pressure to change. Her manager told her she had to wear dresses to be more marketable because the rap game wasn't ready for someone like her. That, along with other struggles, made her doubt herself for a while. In a 2016 interview with XXL magazine, Young M.A. got real about a tough time in her life. "I was lost, personally and mentally," she admitted. She had just lost her brother, and on top of that, she had been hiding her sexuality from her family for years. It was a lot to deal with all at once. But eventually, she had a wake-up call that pushed her to stop holding back and fully embrace who she was. Since then, Young M.A. has become one of the biggest LGBTQ+ rappers in the game. She's been open about her love life, including her relationship with model Tory Bricks from 2016 to 2018. A year after their breakup, she sat down with Jason Lee on Hollywood Unlocked and surprised fans by saying she no longer identified as a lesbian. When asked about her sexuality, she said, "I mean, I'm gay, but I don't do labels." One thing she made clear? She had zero interest in dating men. She also pointed out that while she's open about her life, she doesn't want it to define her as an artist. For her, it's all about the music and the energy it brings. Another rapper who opened up about her sexuality is Young Miami, and she did it in a way that had everyone talking. In 2023, during an appearance on The Jason Lee Show, she casually revealed she was bisexual. At the time, she had been in an on-and-off relationship with Diddy, so the news caught some fans off guard. The moment happened during a game of Smash or Pass, where guests quickly react to celebrity photos. When Megan Thee Stallion's picture popped up, Miami didn't even think twice. "I'm a smash all day and tomorrow," she said, grinning. "Meg just is something to me. She could really take me there." Jason Lee wasn't about to let that slide without digging deeper. He asked if she had ever been with a woman before and if she really identified as bisexual. Miami nodded and said, "Jason, I've been with a woman before." When asked if she liked it, she didn't hesitate. "I love it." She confirmed that while she's into women, she wouldn't be in a relationship with one. This wasn't even the first time she had hinted at her attraction to Megan. Back in 2021, she had already spoken about it, but this time, she made it clear she meant every word. Miami and Megan had Twitter buzzing with their flirty back and forth. It all started when Megan tweeted that she was too shy to say it in person, but wanted a date with Young Miami. Miami didn't hold back. She quoted the tweet and replied, "I've been wanted you too, so what's up?" Just like that, fans knew the feeling was mutual. Miami has always been open about her sexuality, but she's also faced backlash for past comments. At one point, she tweeted that if her son were ever gay, she would beat him so bad. The tweet sparked outrage, and though she later deleted it, the controversy didn't go away. Miami didn't back down from her past comments. In a 2018 interview on The Breakfast Club, she doubled down, saying, "I have nothing against gay people, but I wouldn't want my son to be gay." Her words sparked even more backlash. A few years later, she had social media talking again, but for a completely different reason. Just months after her interview with Jason Lee, she shocked fans by sharing a passionate kiss with Ari Fletcher during a live episode of Kershaw Please. During the show, Miami got real nosy, asking Ari all kinds of personal questions, including whether she and her boyfriend, Moneybag Yo, had ever brought someone else into the bedroom. Ari didn't hold back and admitted, "Yeah, somebody you know." Miami and Ari's kiss wasn't just for show. They must have really liked it because a year later, they were caught on camera locking lips again at a club. In the footage, which popped up online on October 9th, 2024, the two were seen taking shots, twerking on each other, and sharing another steamy kiss, making the crowd go wild. But Miami isn't the only rapper who's shot her shot at a celebrity. Ice Spice, known for being open about her bisexuality, has never been shy about her attraction to both men and women. She even rapped about it in Bikini Bottom, where she confidently said, "I like too." In a 2022 interview, she explained the line, saying, "I just felt like people needed to know. We're here and we're queer." She's also tweeted about her preferences, once asking, "What's it called when you're attracted to masculinity in women and femininity in men?" Then, in a 2023 interview with Ebro Darden, she made it even clearer, saying she prefers good boys and good girls over squares. Later that year, Ice Spice set the internet on fire when she publicly flirted with Billie Eilish. Billie had recently opened up about her own queerness, and Ice Spice wasted no time letting her know she was interested. In December 2023, Billie posted a series of photos on Instagram, with one close-up shot of her chest getting all the attention. The angle and outfit had fans talking, and Ice Spice jumped right into the comments to shoot her shot. Couple in the future for now, Ice is focused on her music and making sure that it caters to those who subscribe to the gender binary and those who don't. The rapper emphasized this during the 2023 interview when asked about who the target audience is. For her style of music, she said, "I wouldn't say girl specifically because the gays love me and I love the gays. I'm just making music that I like. Honestly, everybody could really vibe to the beats. The beats is the most important thing, the beats be." Hard be wanting to hear that too, so I feel like everything else complements it. The next entry on this list made history by becoming the first female rapper to come out as bisexual. Azealia Banks. In 2012, hip-hop star Azealia Banks made music history when she became the first female rapper to come out as bisexual. The then 20-year-old rising star left the hip-hop world stunned when she came out of the closet and talked openly about her sexuality. She told the New York Times, "At the time, I've been out for 3 years. I've been around." Banks emphasized that she didn't want to make an issue out of it. She added, "I'm not trying to be the bisexual lesbian rapper. I don't live on other people's terms." Although Nicki Minaj had toyed with bisexuality and Du Brat and Queen Latifah were also rumored to be gay at the time, none of them had ever gone public about their sexuality in the way that Banks did in her New York Times interview. Although Banks's coming out interview was welcomed by many within the entertainment industry, still generated some controversy. Journalist John Ort sparked the debate when he noted at the end of the article that Banks considers herself bisexual. Critics pointed out that the article choosing to describe her as someone who considers herself bisexual rather than someone that is bisexual was telling. Subsequent articles about Banks often mentioned her bisexuality, but were always quick to point out that she was in a relationship with a man. This made many people believe that the rapper was just saying she was bisexual to gain attention. Banks made it even more difficult for fans to accept her sexuality when she was caught on camera making homophobic comments in 2015. In the video posted by TMZ, Banks can be seen arguing with a flight attendant over her bag as she tries to get off a Delta Airlines flight. The clip ends with Banks using what sounds like a homophobic insult. Banks came under fire for the comments, but she quickly defended herself in a series of tweets where she reiterated that she's bisexual and that her employees are all gay men. Banks also argued that she would have been treated differently if she was white. She tweeted, "They would have politely handed a white woman her bags and a spritzer," but this incident wasn't the first time Banks has been criticized for her use of the word. In 2013, she used it against showbiz blogger Perez Hilton while responding to criticism. At the time, she said that the word is not a homosexual male, but any male who acts like a female, adding that there's a big difference from one alleged clout chaser. We move to another rapper who has been accused of using her claims about bisexuality to seek attention. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is another rapper who has question marks all over her decision to come out as bisexual. Indeed, the Pills and Potions rapper may have claimed she is bisexual a number of times over the years, but a quick glance into her relationship history shows that she has only ever publicly dated men. On top of that, she's also married to a man named Kenneth Petty, and they both share a lovely son together. Although the couple got married in 2019, that didn't stop Nicki Minaj from admitting that she once dated a woman during an Instagram live chat. During a live chat with rapper Kai Cenat in March 2022, Nicki Minaj got personal. The conversation covered all kinds of topics, but things got interesting when they started talking about sexuality. That's when Nicki opened up about a past experience with a woman. Kai playfully asked, "So, I had my phase. Did you? Do you still like girls?" Nicki took a moment, got a little distracted talking about someone else on the live, then finally answered, "So my thing is, yes. I had a boo in school and she was so cute." Coincidentally, Nicki Minaj also met her husband in high school, and they dated briefly before losing touch for several years. During the early days of her career, Nicki Minaj claimed to be bisexual and continued to back up these claims in her lyrics. However, during a 2010 Rolling Stone interview, Nicki admitted that she just did that to gain attention. She said, "I think girls are sexy, but I'm not going to lie and say that I date girls." Nearly a decade later, Nicki Minaj jumped on Doja Cat's 2020 remix of the song Say So, where she revisited her bisexuality. During the outro of the song, Nicki spits "used to be bi, but now I'm just hetero," which enraged many people online because they felt her words were demeaning. In response to Nicki's lyrics, one Twitter user wrote, "Nicki Minaj singing used to be bi, but now I'm just hetero is so problematic. People are going to take that to justify saying that bisexuality is just a phase, which it 100% isn't." Although Nicki Minaj didn't provide any explanations for her lyrics during her March 2022 Instagram live chat with KYLA, she confirmed that she still likes girls. However, skeptics believe there is no truth to her claims because she has never publicly dated or been romantically linked with any woman since she gained stardom. While Nicki Minaj may have been dishonest about her bisexuality, the next rapper on our list has consistently proven she is queer and proud. Cardi B. In March 2018, rapper Cardi B got drawn into a mesh of controversy following the release of British singer Rita Ora's single Girls, which featured Cardi B, Rexa, and Charlie XCX. The flirty song addressed bisexuality and sexual fluidity with lyrics like "Red wine, I just wanna kiss girls, 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 and I'm 50/50th, and I'm never going to hide it." During her verse on the song, Cardi also waps, "Now I could be your lipstick just for one night. I steal your heifer down with the scissor tonight. I don't want a dog, I want a kitten. I might French a girl from Great Britain." However, shortly after the track's release, some LGBTQ+ artists, including Kanani and Hayley Kiyoko, spoke out online against the song, labeling its lyrics problematic and exploitative. Rita Ora immediately apologized, saying, "I would never intentionally cause harm to other LGBTQ+ people or anyone." On May 15, 2018, Cardi took to Twitter to tender an apology to anyone offended by the song or homophobic words she used in the past, and to open up about having experiences with women. She tweeted, "Listen to Girls by Rita Ora, FTT me at Bexa. At Charlie XC, we never try to cause harm or had bad intentions with this song. I personally myself had experiences with other women, with a lot of women. I thought the song was a good song, and I remember my experience nearly a month after the incident." Rita Ora dropped the video for the single, and in one of the most talked about moments in the Video Aura and Cardi shared a kiss. This wasn't the only time Cardi was caught in a steamy moment with a female artist. In 2021, Cardi B released a music video for her track Wild Side, featuring Norman. At some point in the video, the two women embraced each other while naked, although some fans completely loved the idea. Another section of fans criticized the clip and accused B of queer-baiting. In response, Cardi took to Twitter to push back on the critics while also reaffirming her bisexuality. In one of her tweets, she wrote at Rolling Stone, "Queer-baiting, you do know we was trying to hide a whole baby bump, right? Also, I'm married to a man, but I have expressed too much about my bisexuality and my experiences with girls. All of a sudden, queer-baiting is the new word and people use it to the ground." More recently, the rapper came under fire after she shared two photos of herself on Twitter with the caption "DYY." The post quickly garnered the attention of neens, with some critics slamming the rapper for using the word dyke, which some believe is an anti-lesbian slur. The backlash came mostly from those who think the word shouldn't be used by anyone who doesn't explicitly identify as a lesbian. Again, Cardi B used the opportunity to remind her critics that she is queer when she tweeted, "Baby, I've been in real life." A few days later, while Cardi B is unapologetic about her sexuality, the next rapper on our list hasn't come out boldly yet, but she did make a pass at Ruby Rose, one-time Gorilla. In a December 2022 episode of the Lip Service podcast, Memphis rapper Gorilla made several startling confessions about her sex life that caused some pandemonium online. However, the rapper comments caught the attention of the queer community when the show's host Angela Y switched the conversation to discussing threesome. Ye kicked off the discussion by revealing that she had never been in a threesome. Glow then chimed in, saying that if she would be in a threesome, it would have to be two girls and a guy, but not her main partner. At this point, the conversation gets more interesting as Ye asks Glow what type of girl she would like in such a scenario. The FNF rapper responded saying, "You know, I like you know one girl who I like, Ruby Rose." Glow went on to emphasize that the girl would have to look like Rose if she was to consider doing a threesome. Glow's statement certainly got some of her fans excited, but their wish to see her link up with Rose never really materialized. Elsewhere during the podcast, Glow left social media fans stunned when she revealed some of the things she gets up to with her man behind closed doors. When asked about the nastiest thing she had done in the bedroom, Glow replied, "It's some weird but okay, is we got eating right, you too far and now yes, all right, so got done eating, then we had sex right after and some food, and I'm going still eat it, so if you like and my food, I'ma eat." The whole room immediately exploded into laughter before Glow added, "My I'ma eat it." The clip quickly went viral online and social media users began responding in droves, with many of them horrified by her confession. One user wrote, "Sis, you could have left that in the group chat." Deep in the group chat so far back you got to scroll for like an hour to find it. LOL. The rapper must have taken the advice of her fans, because she has been more private about her sex life since then. However, that may just be down to the fact that there's no activity going on in her bedroom. At least that's what Glow said when she tweeted on November 11th, 2024, that she has decided to remain single and celibate until she gets married. If you were grossed out by Gorilla's confession, then you'd probably need to cover your ears so you don't hear our next rapper's dirty bedroom secret coy lie. Since she burst into fame, much of the talk surrounding KY lie has always been her frosty relationship with her dad Ben Zeno and her complicated relationship history. However, after appearing on an Instagram live session with rapper Nicki Minaj, attention briefly shifted to Koi's sexuality. During a candid conversation, Nicki asked Lay if she was a lesbian, to which she responded, "No, I like COI." Later admitted that she had been with a woman before, but didn't consider herself bisexual. Because of that, she said, "Yeah, after I was in it, that's when I realized I was like, listen, this is not for me, this not my type of thing." KY went on to emphasize that when it comes to sexual partners, her preference remains men. She continued, "You know what it is, Nicki, I like a man's touch like I like aggression, and I'm just like, you know, I don't, yeah, I like aggression." Seemingly not ready to let her off easy, Nicki suggested that women could be aggressive too, citing Brooklyn rapper Young Ma as an example. While Koi admitted that she finds the rapper cute, she still maintained that she'd rather just date a boy. Koi explained that it's understandable that some people believe she's lesbian or bisexual due to her tomboyish looks. However, her tomboy image is the result of being the only girl in a family of boys. In the end, KY didn't rule out the possibility of dating a woman in the future, the rapper said months after making these comments. KY Lay's dad Benzino appeared on Vlad TV for an interview, and he pretty much pissed everybody off with some of his views about homosexuality. Benzino argued that homosexuality had a lot to do